A video out. That last video you saw of me and Paul was the last time I was able to find enough stuff to make a video. These last couple of weeks I have been crazy busy, and I only got out just a few times. Went back up to that place with Paul, didn't really find much. I got like maybe 2 or 3 clips to show you, and we're going out again today. And I don't have a lot of time, but I have a place that I'm pretty sure was where an old house was. So I'm on my way to check that out. I also got out to meet one of my subscribers. His name was Jeff. Had an awesome time with him. Had to drive like about an hour and a half to get down there. We got together, we detected a couple of places. Unfortunately, didn't really find anything worth filming, but I had an awesome time. We're gonna end up getting together again, hopefully soon. Just the place that we had, I only got a couple of wheat pennies. So I got 1 or 2 clips, check them out real quick, and I'll get back to you if we find anything on this next hunt here. So hopefully we got something to show you. All right, we will see you on the next. Hey guys, what's up? Starting with a new hunt, but at the same place. This is the same place where about 2 weeks ago found the half-cent silver quarter out there. A couple other good things, an Indian penny, but came out, met up with Paul again, and we're back at the same house, and we're just kind of going over. Paul just got a new machine, and he bought a simplex as well, so he's over in the side yard learning how to use that thing, playing with some of the buttons and stuff, and trying to give him some pointers. But like I said, we're out here back at the same place. I may run up the road here and see if I can't get permission on one of the houses up here. But anyway, just started. Before I get started on my first find, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out. I really appreciate seeing how many people appreciate the video. But I came into the little flower bed in here, and there's tons of nails and things in here, but I did just manage to pull out an old flat button. Looks like a small cuff button. So still making some old finds there. Nice old button there. So we'll let you know if we find something else here. If not, like I said, I'm gonna maybe try a little door knocking today. But we started here. We're playing with the weather. We're getting some thunderstorms around, so all depends. We'll see how long we can stay. But all right, we'll see you on the next find. Okay, been a little bit. There's a house over there. I'm over on the side here. I was going after this, and it was real deep, but it looks like some kind of a buckle, or even I don't know if that's for a pin backing. I don't see anything. Well, yeah, maybe right there. Maybe some kind of a pin, but it looks like it's pretty old. It's pretty ornate. See a flower design on it. I almost gave up on it. It sounded like deep iron. And like I said, it was down there pretty deep. Took a little ride around the neighborhood, tried a couple of houses, got a couple of no's, couple of no homes. So me and Paul are just going to stay back here. He's lost somewhere way back in there. He's up by them stone walls, but we found where there was like an old spring back in there. We detected a little bit back in there. He found a pretty cool looking horseshoe, some old chain and stuff, but he's content over there. I come back out to the yard, digging some signals that I had skipped over and just seeing what they are. And like this one here, like I said, it was pretty deep. So, but anyway, we're gonna keep playing around here. I probably won't go anywhere else today, and try to get out again, you know, sometime this week. Like I said, it's been about 2 weeks actually since I've been out, and this was the last place I was at. Just got real busy. So, all right, hopefully we'll see you on another find. Hey guys, what's up? New day today. Finally be able to get out on a hunt. It was so hot this past week, I didn't really get out at all, but I got out one time with Paul back to that place that we did in the last video. Didn't really find much of anything. Today, a subscriber of mine got in touch with me last year and invited me to come down and hunt with him, but it's like about an hour and a half drive south of me, and For one reason or another, we didn't get together, and then with COVID and everything. But I finally got out here today, drove an hour and a half, and met up with Jeff, and I want to thank him for inviting me along. We got an older place to do. It was built in the early 1800s, and a couple little outbuildings and a barn, nice old barn there. But so far I did a little bit around that front yard there. Sorry, there's a guy working there. And so far ended up with 5 wheats and a crotal bell that's kind of squished up, not too old, but noticing a lot of fill in the yard. I'm down here by this little creek here, and I'm going to do this small strip and then maybe go over by the barn. But just wanted to show you where I was at today. So we're going to get out here and hit it hard with Jeff here and see what we can find. Hopefully I'll be back to you with a cool find pretty soon. See you on the next find. All right, been driving around a little bit. Finally got on a place. This house is over 100 years old. Homeowner just gave me permission, so there's not much to it. There's just that front area and maybe a little bit over on the side, but I'm gonna give this a shot. He said that he has a detector and he played around a little bit with it, but never found anything other than some nuts and bolts. But you know how that goes. We'll see. So we'll see on the first find, hopefully. Well, just got started. A couple of bottle caps. I just dug a spill of 3 wheat pennies right here, and then in this hole, I thought there was going to be a nickel there, but just this little piece of costume jewelry. Looks like some glass stones there. I mean, not much, but something different. I'm thinking there might have been some fill in the yard right over here, but this here looks more promising. So hopefully we'll get on something else. But the 3 wheat pennies and this is a good start. So, all right, we'll get back to you on the next. All right, I've been finding a cluster. I've probably pulled out 4 or 5 wheat pennies already, and it's all been right in this area here. But got on that this signal was a little bit lower. I'm starting to get to know this machine. I thought it might be an Indian, and that's exactly what it was. 1893, if it'll focus there. Not in bad shape either. So this is what we're looking for. So that's pretty awesome. We'll get that cleaned up, show you in a wrap up, but not bad. That's what we're looking for. This ain't bad for a spur of the moment hunt either. I just kind of got some time and said the heck with it, I'm going to go out. But all right, hopefully there'll be more. Okay, it was just 2 minutes ago. Got that Indian right there. Just got another one. This one is pretty toasted. Don't know if I'll get a date on it. I'll have to toothpick it when I get home, but pretty worn Indian. But hey, we'll take it. I was hoping to maybe find a mercury dime or something in here, but that gives you a little hope that there might be some older stuff in here, maybe even get a barber out of here. But all right, see you on the next. All right, been a little while. Came over to the other side of this tree, dug about 2 more wheat pennies, but I just flipped the plug and that fell out. I could see 1 dime on it. I didn't even touch it. I just grabbed the camera. Let's see what we got. Pretty sure it's going to be a barber. Let's see, get some water on this. It's been a while since I found one of these. Yep, it's going to be a barber. Flip it over there. Looks like, let's see if we can get it, 1902. Any mint mark here? Sorry about that. Don't see a mint mark, but hey, it's my first piece of silver in a while. I was hopeful about a barber dime, or any kind of barber coins, but that's not bad. We got a couple Indians, a barber, a bunch of wheats. Still have a little bit of the yard left. Still have some on the side over there. I'm going to check under those trees too, just because, but not a bad day. All right, take that silver. All right, hopefully there'll be more. We'll see you on the next find. Well, still going. Got a banging signal. There's something new for me. I don't think I ever dug a clad $50. I got all excited because the signal was great. It was tight, and it was a $50. I think it was giving me like a 95, 97 on the Simplex, but just a 1981. But I guess you can call it a bucket lister, right? I never dug one. That's pretty cool. We'll take it. That's 50 more cents for the, what do they call them? Taco money, I guess, huh? Alright, guys. See you on the next. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of this. I just dug this. This is a spur. I mean, you can obviously see it, but look at how small it is. I mean, is this made for a kid or is it a toy? I mean, it's got some fancy on it here. A little piece of chain left there, but I mean, that is way small to get a foot in. I don't know, like I said, if this is a kid's or what, but I'll have to get this cleaned up, see if there's a patent date or something on it, but that's pretty cool. Looks like I got it a little bit right there, but not bad. But, alright. See you on the next find. Okay, guys, this is going to be the wrap-up on the very few hunts that I got to do this month. As you noticed, probably the last video that I put out was a month ago. I have been so crazy busy in the last couple of weeks. A lot of stuff going on here in my life right now, and getting a lot of things done. So I just really haven't had the time to get out detecting. The few times that I was able to get out, I didn't find too much. And there were some days where it was just too hot for me to get out. I don't do well in the heat, and it just got too hot here. But anyway, the first set of clips that you saw was in my last video. I met up with a new guy that I met in the last video, and we did an old place that he had permission on, a friend of his, and that's where I found that old half cent and a silver quarter and some other good things. Went back to the same place and got a few more little things, nothing major, but I'm not sure if this is like the corner, like a little scutcheon or something, corner to a trunk or something like that, maybe. Little bit of clad. Not sure what this is. It's pretty heavy, like it's cast or something, but it like resembles a key. I'm sure maybe one of you guys can identify it, but yeah, it looks like it got clipped by the lawnmower right there, and that's the inside there. So some type of a key or a winder or something like that. A couple of rivets. This was on the one clip that you saw. This was that little buckle, or I think it's like a brooch or something. This is a pin backing right here. So it's got a little bit of ornate, little flowery designs in the Victorian era, I would believe. And let's see, I did get this little dog tag. At first I didn't see anything on it, but it does have it's the address where I was hunting, but it was, I can make out the name Snowflake, so I guess that was the dog's name. There's no year on it, but it looks a little bit older. I did find one more wheat penny, which was a 1936. It's in pretty rough shape. And I also got that, oops, sorry about my fingers. I also got that little cuff button that you saw one of the clips on. I think there's some wording around here. It's hard to tell. There's no design on the front. But if it's got that lettering like, you know, standard or rich gold color or something like that, that puts it in the 1820s to 1840s range. So pretty old, you know. The house is very early 1800s there. My next trip was a week or two later, and I met with a subscriber of mine. His name is Jeff. Great guy. Jeff, I really appreciate you reaching out to me and inviting me down. We didn't find a lot at the one permission that he had, but it was a fun day. Just to get out, go for that long ride. Took me like, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that to get down there. But just to get out for the day, the experience, meeting somebody new who is into detecting like I am, it was just a fun time. So, you know, sometimes you're not going to find a whole heck of a lot, but Jeff, I really appreciate you reaching out to me and taking me down there. So the one house that he had was a earlier 1800s house, and there really wasn't a lot around. A lot of trash, a lot of fill in the one part of the yard. So I think that cut down on the fines. But as you can see, just some normal stuff here. Some lead, a little bit of clad. I did find this watch. This is the pieces of one watch that I found. I did find a Croto bell, which is not one of the real old ones, like with the pedals. And I did find at that first place 5 wheat pennies. There's, from left to right, there's two 1936s, a 1938, a 1945, and a 1952. Also found, I didn't notice it until I cleaned it up. This is a little lead tag, and it's handmade. It's scratched in. The top line is, it says W.A. Hand, H-A-N-D. I'm assuming that's somebody's name. Then the middle line there, it says S-B-Y, but the Y is actually scratched in backwards. I thought it was an X, but I put it under magnification, and it's a Y. And then on the bottom, it says R-I. So I'm not sure what those letters are. There's nothing on the back. I don't know what this means. It's just somebody's name, some kind of a tag for something, but pretty neat because it's handmade. And then we did get on one other place. It was an empty lot. Well, there was a couple of empty lots all in a row where there used to be some older houses, and both of us really didn't find much at all. Just got a little bit of clad. I found this buckle and one wheat penny, which is pretty toasted, but it's a 1919. So, you know, not so much, but again, like I said, going out, sometimes it's about the experience. Everybody liked to find something, but you know, I had a blast when I went with Jeff. So we're hoping to get together again soon. Like I said, it's a little bit of a distance for me and for him to come up to my area or me to go down to his area. You know, maybe we'll meet in the middle one of these days, go door knocking something, but we're going to get out again. I had one more hunt after this. A couple days later, I went to a property and did find at least one piece of silver. So hold on a second. Let me set that up and I'll show you. Be right back in a second. Okay, got this set up now. This was the last hunt that I did. It was probably, I don't know, maybe about 2 weeks ago. You saw that. At least I found some silver there. You saw the clips on that. I've been out since then, but haven't found anything worth filming. Anyway, this is the clad that I got, including that $50 there. Like I was saying in the clip, I don't think I ever found a clad $50, so a little bucket lister. A little bit of junk there. I did find this little piece of costume jewelry. It's missing one of the stones there. I don't know if it was like on a pin or something like that, but did end up with 11 wheat pennies. And the dates on them, the first one, can't find a date on it. The other ones, they're in varying conditions, but there was a 1918, a 1919, a 1934, 1935, 1939. There were two 1944s. One was a 1944S, 1945, 1954, and 1957. The other coins, the cool stuff that I got was these two Indians. Not a bad looking coin there on 1893. And this one here was an 1886. Little bit of the lettering, or I'm sorry, on the numbers, it's kind of worn down. And did get me one nice silver coin. Gonna be a barber dime, 1902, in really good shape. And there's the front. You can see there's a lot of detail on that. Even on the right hand side, the little corn stalk right there, all the lines are there. So that's a pretty cool coin. I was happy to find that. The last thing to show you is this spur. You can see all the designs on it. It is a toy spur. Would have been for a kid to strap around the back of his sneakers or his boots, dress up like Roy Rogers or something, or Zorro, or one of those characters. I'm guessing it's probably somewhere around the 40s or 50s. It's not brass or anything. It's not made out of that good metal. It's that cheap pop metal. But nevertheless, I think it was an interesting find. I love finding coins, but when you find these relics like this, they're pretty neat. So there's the other side there. But it's pretty neat. It's a little kid spur there. So that was what I've gotten over the last month. I'm hoping to get out again very soon. I might even go tonight for a little while. Just depends on if I knock on the right door and get the right spot to see if we find some more. I'm hoping to be able to get out and put out some more videos than I have been. June has just been a very slow month for me. So actually, this whole season's been a little bit slow for me. But I am getting to learn that simplex a lot better, especially on these last couple of hunts. I'm really starting to figure out what it's telling me, especially with the coin numbers. I'm starting to anticipate when I get a signal, oh, that sounds like a wheat penny. That sounds like it might be, you know, an Indian penny. So I'm getting better with it. You know, still got a lot to learn with any machine. It takes hours and hours of swinging behind it to really get to know your machine. But only other choice is to dig everything and see what you find, because numbers don't always mean what they say they mean. But all right, that's it for now. Hopefully there'll be something else soon to show you. We're going to get out and try to hit it pretty good this next week or two, see what happens. But thanks for watching, guys. If you liked what you saw, hit that like for me and the subscribe button if you want to see more like this. I try to put out a video about every 2 weeks, depending on how much I get out. And I'm hoping to have some more videos this summer. So, all right, guys, take care. Stay safe. See you on the next hunt.